So sementara tunggu the rest of the people to come back, I'll play another video. This is just while waiting. Actually this girl punya tempat ni, aku tahu girl ke guy kan, tapi dah nama dia tu newbie girl ke, I assume it's a girl lah. Pasal apa, selagi dia tak tengok the actual picture tu, kita tak tahulah, you never know. Kalau ada gambar pun, again, it's also interesting kan, sama ada is it real or not. So anyway, dia tak banyak view lah. I mean there's not many view. I mean dia boleh tahan lah dia to consider configure comparing to other people lah yang berpuluh-puluh ribu, ratus ribu views. It's not much, not much. And the number of subscribers pun tak ramai juga untuk for this girl. But tapi dia quite comprehensive in the sense that dia tak ada bising-bising. Dia soalan jawab. So essentially good for ni lah. And plus the other thing is it's only about 10 minutes. It's only about 10 minutes. If you ask me which one, I would recommend the other one. There was the other one, tapi I will not run that one because it's about 2 hours lebih. Itu tak akan habis nanti. And then what I want to do is mungkin I will run the another one which is about 40 minutes, which is to understand kan, kita pentingnya kita belajar. Okay, the most important is we learn why is it so and so, and then dia punya explanation tu mungkin a bit long tapi to the point lah basically. And these are some of the notes. So I'll just run this one while waiting for the rest to come back. Semua dah balik ke? InsyaAllah. Nampak macam 30 lebih. Mungkin dah ikut lah. Alright, so let me just go and run this video. Dia adalah sikit background music dia sikit. Itu je lah. Oh, sorry. Suspense sikit. Suara tak ada. Dia tak ada explanation. Dia tunjuk video, lepas tu dia tu. So this is like the old ones lah. Even like 5 characters lah. So dia, tapi dia banyak questions. So answer B. Tengok ni ends. Like I said lah, it's only 10 minutes lah. Very fast. How should you fit in the random split? Building machines. Fit the best model. Responsible AI. Visual. Inclusiveness. How to assess? Okay, this is nice and short. Okay.
Everyone, in this video, I wanted to provide
This guy pun boleh tahu juga, bagus juga dia. This guy pun bagus juga. Tapi this guy lebih pada belajar lah, and so on. This guy is also good. So so but then kita masalahnya kita masa agak mencemburi. So basically I have to go and take the exams lah. Tak boleh buat semua. Kalau boleh nak buat, kalau rasa nak buat semua tu, kalau boleh nak buat semua, tapi itulah, kalau nak buat semua memang tak boleh nak buat lah. Jadi kena pilih lah the apa yang the things. Alright, so I'm going to go and choose a few exam questions, and then kita akan cuba buatkan jawapan tu. So I'm just going to go through the list of the questions, and then minta you all to answer one at a time lah. Okay, so this is I think this is okay. Boleh juga ni. Oh, okay, this is no good. This is siapa dia besar ini? This is more questions. Okay, that's no good. Kita pilih dia punya soalan dia tu tak berapa banyak yang ada lah. Sekejap, pasal setengah tu dia terlalu banyak sangat iklan sangat, tak mau go to that, and it takes a while juga. Should I do this? Yep. Answer. Okay, this is okay juga, boleh juga. Okay, boleh lah juga. Okay, like I said, okay, just close this. I'll give you the links to all these those videos, just to go and review the videos. This particular video is pretty good. This is one of the better ones. Okay. Tadi I bring that girl too, because that girl too is very short and fast, 10 minit settle. That's why I choose that girl punya video. This guy punya video.
Do you want to learn how to invest from the best investors in Southeast Asia? And I'm talking about billion.
Hey, what's up? I'm Amit. I'm Microsoft AWS.
Okay, this guy is good. Tapi masalahnya, this guy is like this part 1 saja. Part 1 16 minit, part 2 10 minit, 14 minit. Semua all together think dekat sejam lebih kot lah. But this is good lah. Dia banyak answer questions, and dia bagi reason behind the questions and so on. So and how they justify. So I do recommend you tengok this guy's video. Okay, this guy video is pretty good. And then inilah video yang nak tunjuk ni, tapi kalau sempat ada masa tak, ini buat 40 minutes, sekarang ni dah kuat 2 dah. Oh, okay, tak sempat. Okay, so anyway, I'll just give you a links to all these different videos. So I do recommend ambil yang this guy, yang Amit ni, and this is yang banyak question ni. This guy punya video is quite good lah. Okay, so let me just go and paste you the link. By the way, tadi Melissa masuk pukul 1. So ada recording tadi, ambil gambar tadi. Anybody yang ada tadi pukul 1 nampak ada apa 9 orang tu? Masuk seminit. Recording stop. Okay. Sabar je lah. Tak tahu kan hari Jumaat ni, hari Jumaat ni memang orang lelaki tak ada. Pukul 1 tu memanglah idak kan nak pergi sembahyang Jumaat. Sabar je lah. Takkan tak tahu lagi kot kan. Bukannya baru ni. Okay, so tadi early on saya bagi dia punya link untuk untuk dia study. Okay, jadi so those are the links untuk study, and then this one is the link untuk the questions. Tadi saya study link, this is untuk the questions punya links. So there's a lot of this question, termasuk yang that girl punya ni sekali lah. So just paste the links here. Okay, so that's the link untuk yang question. So yang interesting one, yang printing part ni, yang part 1 to part 6. This is the interesting one. So yang ni I do recommend you to go and watch. Tapi for part 1 aja dah 16 minit kan. and the rest of it takes on. So the rest of it, this guy is pretty good. Yang ni real question ni pun very good kan, ni shaping pixels. And then dengan di tag block ni 115 question. Okay, a lot of questions. Kalau you can spend 2 hours ni, this is one of the good ones lah. Okay, and then plus this TP3 lah. TP3 ni dia break down to few videos lah, 40 minit kan thing. Jadi pretty boleh lah tahan. Tapi kalau choosing between this guy dengan ni, I kira tagboard ni mungkin better lah. Cuma dia this is tengok tahulah. tengok tahu. Tapi whatever it is, dia apa-apa answers dia present tu, make sure dia reflect balik pada the actual source. Go back to the Microsoft documentation. Maybe we can check back to the source tu, verify balik. Kadang-kadang jawapan diorang ni bukannya 100% tepat. Okay, so be careful. So ni diorang kata mungkin pada diorang, sebenarnya diorang pun tak tahu. Nobody knows kan. Di exam tu tak ada siapa yang tahu yang di exam yang so and so. So that's the exam punya the videos. So enough of the videos. Kita tengok kita buat to get some sample exams kat sini. Let me go and share video di sana. Tapi ini banyak sangat iklan lah. Stop, masih banyak iklan. Okay, ni buat ini cepat sikit. Ini kita ini cepat sikit lah. Okay, so I'll just close this one ya. And this YouTube ya. I've got some. I have a few. Ni I think we'll try to do this one. This exam for training ni nampak macam menarik sikit lah kat sini. Okay, so that is again, I'll give you the links at the end of this. Okay, so as usual, this one saya nak buat dia round robin sikit lah. Minta diorang tolong participate. Boleh jawab pakai mic, boleh jawab, boleh pakai chat pun boleh jawab, tak ada masalah. Mic ataupun chat. Okay, both of these is I'm open on right now. Okay, so let's me go through the list. Ahmad Akmal. So, question 1. Oh, sorry. Sorry. Too big. What is it? Okay, boleh ya? Question 1, Ahmad Akmal bin jawapan Aisyah. Chatbot. Kita pasal chatbot ni, which benefits? Ada dah jawab tadi. Tengok dalam tadi kita video tu. Aisyah binti T swing.
So can I answer?
Yes, can. Anybody can answer. Tapi I thought I'll go to list. Okay, yes, Ramadan. You want to give an answer?
Reduce workload for the customer.
Reduce workload. Alright, well done. Reduce workload. Okay. So that's the answer. Okay. Question number 2.
I want to try.
Itulah dia kan. Mana tiba-tiba nombor 4 dah. Mana nombor 2 tengok. Okay, nombor 2. Scrolling pun rasa balta. Okay, nombor 2 there. Anybody?
Randomly split the data into rows.
Randomly. Alright. Okay, kalau macam tu, kalau you buat like that pun boleh juga. Hotspot. Confusion matrix. From model. Test method kat sebelah. Okay. Use up and down arrow to answer. Okay, question. The answer dia tu, tak nampak sikit. The answer I will try is to predict the possible values. Okay, correctly predict the possible value. The false negative. Okay, ni soalan ni. Sorry tak nampak dengan dia tu. Ni chart dia tu. Tengok chart dengan tu sekali. The upper predict values predict positive. Upper predict positive. Dan ni possible choices ni. The upper predict false negative. Predict positive dengan false negative. Soalan pertama. Anyone? Wait. 1033 dengan oh sorry, tak nampak message Anis. Oh sorry, tertinggal. Tu dia baru jawab situ. 11 dengan 1315. Okay. Jawapannya 11 dengan 1315. Si answer. Berapa answer bagi juga kan. Tak boleh pilih ke? Mana dia pilihan tu? Oh 11 pilih. Ini tak boleh nak pilih kat sini. Mana tu kata nak klik situ. The answer okay, apparently ini saya nak klik sini pun tak boleh answer. Anyway, si answer. Oh, just here. 11 tadi kan? The other one is 1033. 1033. Okay, si answer. Okay. Jawapannya box 1 11, box 1 11, box 2 1233. Okay. So, box 2 box 1 11. Okay, jadi jawapan kita 11 dengan 1033. Apa salah? Saya siap tak ke? Ataupun betul lah jawapannya betul kat situ. Cuma dia tak faham dia punya kotak tu. Saya tak letak dia punya kotak betul lah. Okay. Anyway, soalan nombor 4. Soalan nombor 4 ialah you are building a machine learning model by using automated machine learning, UI. You need to ensure the transparency principle. Okay, kalau dapat siapa-siapa wujud ni. A. Okay, set relation type auto. Okay, explain the model. Okay. Pilih satu. Ini yes, no. Yes, no. Forecasting house prices is based on historical data is an example of anomaly detection. Yes, no. Identify suspicious sign of looking by deviations from unusual pattern. No, yes, no. No, yes, no. Dapat dah. No, yes, no, yes. Tak boleh pilih ke tu? So, no, yes, no. Okay, tengok dia answer betul ke tak. No, yes, no. Okay, no, yes, yes. The last one dia kata yes. No, the first one tu, no, yes, yes. Jawapan dia semua tak betul. Jawapan forecasting ni is not anomaly detection. Itu definitely no. Okay. And then this one is yes. Okay. And the last one is predicting weather pattern based on the patients. Medical history is an example of anomaly detection. Predicting whether a patient will develop anomaly detection. Yes. Yeah. Ini yes. Ini to see whether the diabetes patient is medical history based on the historical record lah. Okay. So ni pun dia ada bagi references tu. So again kalau ni begini check the answer. Okay, this is handling. I think I tak tahu buat dia punya pilihan dia punya ni. The handling of unusual missing values in AI. Consider S. Inclusiveness, privacy, security, reliability or transparency. C. Okay, reliability. C dia tak C. Oh, dia letak reliability. Okay lah. Okay. Drag and drop question masuk ke dalam workload area. Okay, daripada workload type masuk workload area. Okay. So this one is to drag and drop. Let's narrow for each workload type may be used once, sekali saja. Not at all. Itu sekali saja ataupun more than once ataupun not at all. Automated chat to answer question. Determine photo is a contains a person. Determine whether review is positive or negative. First one answer is anomaly detection ataupun computer vision ataupun conversational ataupun knowledge mining ataupun NLP. Automated chat to answer questions about refunds and exchange.
Natural language processing.
Natural language NLP. Okay, second one. Determine whether photo contains a person. Okay.
Computer vision.
Computer vision. Yeah. Oops. Vision. Last one. Determine positive, negative.
Anomaly detection.
Anomaly detection. I think the one they just go at normally lah. Okay, so and first one is NLP. Okay, the second one is natural explanation box 3, natural language. Okay, box 3 is natural language processing. Okay, satu jawapan saja ada. Tak apa je lah. Actually, you have to drag and drop to each one. Think correct lah. This your answer is probably right. Kalau tak faham, ini you can actually maybe what you can do, you can copy the questions, then you just paste it in the chat. In the browser and look for some other people bagi review on that particular questions. It's the same one. Siapa je lah. Okay, maybe an exam for training, sama juga. Okay, exam topic orang lain punya. Okay, okay, so tengok suggest answer. Computer vision, ni ada banyak. Okay. So, okay, wrong question. So, wrong question. Tapi, that means that constitution tu ada lagi a few of those type questions lah. So, the technique is to cut and paste the question into the chat window. Okay. Right, you are designing an AI system that empowers everyone, including people you have hearing and visual impairment. Ini dinamakan AI, responsible AI. Apa satu? Inclusiveness. Okay, saya minta maaf, saya tak ambil. Inclusiveness. Drag and drop. Oh, lagi. Mana satu ni? Principle. Ensure AI system operate as were originally designed, respond to unanticipated condition and resist harmful manipulation. Among the responsibility AI punya mana satu? Implement process to ensure that decisions made by AI can be overridden by humans, and finally provide consumers with information control over the collection, use of storage data. First one is all systems operate as they were originally designed, respond to unanticipated conditions and resist harmful manipulation. It's anomaly. Betul? Mana ada anomaly tu silap saya. Ini. Fairness. Okay. Fairness. Second one. Implement to ensure decision made by AI can be overridden by human. Inclusiveness. Okay, ini menarik ni. Okay. And then the last one, provide consumer with information over control over the collection, use and storage of data.
Reliability and safety.
Reliability. Okay. Ini menarik sikit. Okay. I not the choices I would choose, but anyway, the first one would be reliability and safety, because they get to understand this is human answer. Okay, the second one, implement process to ensure decision made by AI, and this is accountability. Yeah, and then the last one is to have a control over collection, use and storage of usage data, basically privacy and security. Okay, so tak apa lah. So kena cubalah kan, jadi kena cuba tu. Tapi itulah menarik sikit. Bila nampak kata resist human manipulation, mesti ambil safety, reliability and safety. So that one principle lah. Jadi yang ni kalau actual decision made by AI, obedience, ini maknanya somebody has to be account for it. Somebody has to be to answer for that one. So AI needs to be obedience. That means the principle of accountability lah. Okay. So then itulah dia. Okay, another hotspot. When developing AI self-driven cars, principle AI we should be apa? Ini jauh lah jawapan-jawapannya. Tengok je tengok. Tak payah tengok situ. Dah tahu jawapannya. Fairness number 2 CG. Okay. This one ini mana satu ni? Aisyah ke tadi yang tu? Computer vision. Okay. Okay. Hotspot. When driving AI system, self-driving cars. Apa jawapannya? Reliability. Well done. Okay. Oh, tak betul. Saya silap tadi. Betul tu. Okay, reliability saya silap type. Okay, next page. You are building an AI system which you use to include the to ensure service meets the Microsoft transparency principle of responsible AI. Responsible AI, transparency. Kita pasal transparency. ABCD. C. C. Okay, product documentation. Okay, well done. Drag and drop lagi. Oh, ini tadi. Jawapannya sebelum ada side tadi. Okay, ini tembak je. Apa mana satu principle of accountability lagi. Oh, sorry, no, this is the AI thing. Okay, this is AI thing. So, AI mana satu anomaly detection, computer vision, ML, NLP. Masuk dalam sini. Identify handwritten letters. Predicts sentiment of social media posts. Identify fraudulent credit card payment. And predict next monthly sales toy. Okay, the first answer is, yang pertama sekali, handwritten is, is what?
Computer vision.
Computer vision. Thank you. Computer vision. Second one, predict social media. Social media post.
NLP.
NLP, correct. Okay, bila tengok sentiment, NLP. Okay, processing. Fraudulent credit card.
Anomaly.
Okay. Alright. Predict next month sale. Tinggal itu je satu. ML. Okay. ML progression. ML learning program. Dia punya apa? Machine learning. Okay. So, apa dia tak tu tulis kat sini. Sabar je lah. Tapi betul tu. Okay. I agree with you all. Okay, company exploring the use of voice recognition in smart home device. Okay, company wants to identify the barriers that might unintentionally involve a specific user group. Itu dia principle of unintentionally specific user group is yeah. Oh. Okay. Anybody yang depan ni?
C.
C. Inclusive, correct. Okay, well done. Okay. 14. Guiding principle. Ni pilih, dia kata pilih 3. Pilih 3. 3 Baca soalan yang kau pilih, use 3. And you tak tahu, you tembak aja 3 tu. Okay. Each is for the one. Responsible AI.
Inclusiveness.
Inclusiveness lagi.
Fairness.
Okay.
Reliability and safety.
Reliability and safety. Well done. Okay. Knowledgeability. Mana dia datang tu? Sabar je lah. Dia salah. Ini exam salah. Okay, ini exam salah. Kadang-kadang exam ni bukan betul pun. Jawapan dia dekat-dekat je lah. Okay, answer area. Returning the bounding box that indicator. Returning a bounding box. Apa macam? Returning kalau bounding box ni dapat jawapannya. It is. Yang kotak tu. Kotak-kotak tu. Kotak-kotak tu ialah, jawapannya ialah object detection. Alright. Object detection. Well done. Okay, that's object detection. Okay, jawapannya object detection. Okay. Hotspot lagi, to complete sentence. Okay, set the appropriate option answers. Apa is used to generate additional feature? To generate additional features? Feature engineering, feature selection, model engineering, model evaluation, model training.
Model evaluation.
Model evaluation. Okay. Model evaluation. Okay, let's see answer. Okay, apa salah? This is to go and create features. I think kena dia tak bagi jawapan. No, tak ada bagi jawapan tu. So apa salah? Kita kena tengok check on the site when ni. Kita open this one. Feature engineering, machine learning, feature engineering, jawapan feature engineering. Okay. This is feature engineering. So that's the suggested answer for first one. It is feature engineering use to generate additional feature. So to create feature, use feature engineering. Okay. So inilah tunjuk mana that I mentioned that sometimes benda ni is not included in the training material. So you kena, it is included in the doc side by the way, but just not included in the training material. You run a charity event that involves posting photos of people wearing sunglasses on Twitter, and you to ensure that you only retweet photos that meet the following requirement. Jadi mana satu features that contains at least one person wearing sunglasses? The verify, detect, describe, analyze. Verify,
B.
detect. B, detect the faces to check and see. Okay, correct. Ini C dengan D salah. Okay, dia mesti face. Dua-dua mesti face. So dia choice mesti face. So face is verify. Ini to go and detect. Jadi kita gunakan detect operation lah. Tengok satu faces kita more sunglasses. When you design an AI system to access whether the load should be approved or not, to make a decision, this example of approve or not, apa factor yang to make a decision should be explainable in A, transparency. A, hotspot. Okay. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, 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 no, 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 yes, no, yes, no. Okay. Come on, UTHM. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Provide an explanation of the outcome of credit loan application is an example of transparency principle. Triad. Yes. Okay. Satu. Triad bought that prioritize insurance claims is an example of reliability. No, no. Yes, no, no. No, no. Yes, no, no. Okay, itu dia. Yes, no, no. Okay, answer apa dia. The answer is yes, no, no. Well done. Okay. Drag and drop. Responsible of the responsible AI. Banyak responsible AI ni ya. Ingatlah yang 6 tu. System must not discriminate based on gender. Personal data must not be visible. Must be visible only to approve. Automated decision making process must be recorded so that approvers can be identified why decision was made. The first one is based on gender. Reliable, discriminate based on gender is fairness. Okay, you got fairness, privacy dengan transparency. Okay, jadi jawapannya fair, transparency and so to the this personal data must be visible only to approve. Okay, so fairness, privacy dengan last one, the automatic decision must be recorded, then transparency. Betul, fairness, correct. Okay, Aisyah, well done. And Wong with Aisyah, well done. Okay. Semua sama juga. Okay, kawasan. Next page. Okay, drag and drop. Oh, besar dah. You plan to deploy Azure Machine Learning model as a service used by client applicant. Which three process should be applied in sequence? Oh, ni kena buat, nak kena susun ni ikut sequence. 3 What do you do first? What do you do next? What do you do last? First, next, and last. Preparation, okay. It's a preparation. Lepas tu model training evaluation. Well done. Okay. And model evaluation. Okay, kalau silap je pula dah. Okay. Okay, dia punya tu tak betul, correct lah tu. Kan? Preparation, model training dengan evaluation. You are building a AI app-based app. You need to ensure that the app uses the principle or responsible AI app. Which two principles do you follow? 2. Prepare and prepare. Ini lain soalan tadi. Prepare train. Which two principles should you follow? Responsible, right? Sometimes you can say not this, okay? Not this. Tak semestinya pilih the right one. Bila pilih-pilih sekali tu kita okay, ni bukan. Ni ya. Ini mungkin. Tapi pilih dua.
B and C.
B and C. Okay, implement process. Well done. Okay, another hotspot. Okay, to complete the processes. Okay. Okay. To complete the process, according to Microsoft, principle, all AI systems should not be biased from the dataset that are used to train the system.
Fairness.
Fairness. Fairness. The answer. Jawapannya lah, this is ini tengok ni. I think this one is consider bias ni to be accountability, tapi okay. Tengok apa dia punya ni. From here. Ethical accountability includes. Oh, kena baca lagi ni. Fairness. Okay, ni kena refer balik lah. This one. Principles. Fairness should not be biased from other set that used to train the system. Dia pasal kena tak boleh tukar dia tak boleh tukar dia data set. You cannot train on something but test on something. That's what he meant by that one. Tapi which principle is it will be fairness boleh fairness boleh buat. Tapi mungkin kena tengok sama ada punya another side punya answer lah. Atau kena baca ni, kena baca ni. I think fairness probably boleh lah. Okay, fairness is the answer. Okay. So which method can be used to evaluate the classification model? Classification model. Oh, tu dia. Ini nak kena tengok AI ni, ML ni. Masa satu classification model. Dia ada 3 jenis classification, regression dengan clustering. Okay. Classification is mana? TBR. Well done. Okay. Because clustering yes and no je. Okay. Which two component can you drag into a canvas? 2 component you drag into canvas. Into a canvas of the machine learning designer. Apa yang boleh drag? Ya?
Compute.
Compute dengan Anybody? Anyone? Tut, 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 tut.
Data set.
Data set. Okay, anybody? Any A dengan D. Anis, well done Anis. A dengan D, data set dengan module. Okay. So, compute tak boleh drag and drop. Dia yang dia drag and drop tu data set dengan module kat tepi-tepi tu. Okay. Tak apa. Kena buat. You need to create a training data set from an existing data. Which Azure Machine Designer should you use? Create a training data set and validation data set from an existing data. Okay. Gunakan which to split row. Well done. Split. Okay. Jawapannya split. Drag and drop. Okay. Match the types of appropriate learning process. Classification, clustering dengan regression. Oh, tiga-tiga tu ada kes tu. Okay. Predict how many minutes late a flight will arrive. Segment customer into different groups to support marketing department. Predict whether student will complete a university course. Kan jawapannya senang saja. Tada! Jawapannya is first one is tada! The first one is minutes. Regression, good. Well done. Second one. Tu dia jawapannya. Okay. Saya pun tak sempat nak tulis. Okay. Regression. The second one is to clustering, and the third one is dia punya classification. Alright, well done. Okay. So tu dia jawapannya. Okay, first one is regression because we need to a number of minutes. Second one is to groups. It's called clustering. So ambil sini. And then predict the students will complete university is classification. So dia basically tengah tu sama, yang lain semua terbalik. Okay, terbalik lah. Jadi betul tu. Anis, well done. Okay, tadi yang jawab lain-lain semua well done too. Okay. Okay, drag and drop. Okay. Boleh lebih pada satu. Mana satu? Feature engineering, feature selection, model development, model evaluation, training, examine the confusion matrix, splitting data into Monday fields, and picking temperature and pressure to train a weather model. D, model development, model evaluation. A, feature engineering. B, feature selection. Okay. Feature and selection. Okay. Jawapannya. Itu dia. Okay, model evaluation, feature engineering, and feature selection. Well done. Okay. So, another drag drop. Data values that influence the prediction model are called. Data value that influence the prediction of a model are called. Dependent variable, features, identifier, ataupun labels. Features. Well done. Okay. Okay. You have printed a TPR chart. TPR pula. Printed versus true chart below. Okay. Ni guna apa ni? Classification, regression, and clustering. Jawapannya ialah regression. Well done. Okay. Which type of machine learning engineering is to predict number of gift cards sold next month? Regression, well done. Okay. You have a data set that contains information about taxi journeys including the occur during a given period. You need to train models to predict the fare of the taxi journey. Okay. Which what you should use as a feature?
B.
Yeah, B. Okay, the trip distance. Okay, well done. Okay, dia punya yang variable tu lah. Okay, kita bukan tahu jawapannya, kita tahu demi variables. Okay, you need to predict sea level the next 10 years. Which machine learning to use? B, regression. Well done. Okay. Hotspot. Oh, yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Again, automated machine learning is the process of automating the time-consuming iterative tasks of machine learning development. First one. Second one, machine learning can automate and infer the training data from the use case provided. Third one, ML can be works by running multiple training iterations that score and rank metrics you specify. And finally, the auto ML can enable you to specify which will automatically understand which label to predict. Jawapannya apa ni? Yes, yes. Yes. Sorry. Yes lagi. Yeah. Yes. Yes, 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 semua yes ke yes, yes, no, no. Yes, no. Multiple choice. Yes, no, yes. Last one. Last one, last one, last one, last one. No, okay. So, itu jawapannya. Yes, no, yes, no, yes, no. Okay, jawapannya ialah yes, no, yes, no. Yes, no, yes, no. Well done. Semua yes, no. Agree. Okay, banking system that predicts whether a loan will be repaid in example of a... Oh, you ini sonang baik tu. Jawapannya lah?
Classification.
Classification. Okay, yang mana-mana yang dulu yes or no, classification. Okay, itu dia. Alright, this classification. And then this one is yes, no, yes, no again. Yes, no. Label is a processing of tagging training with known value. Labeling is tagging the training data with known values. You should evaluate a model by using the same data to train the model, and accuracy is always the primary metric it used to measure performance model. Labeling is a process of tagging. Yes, no, yes. Labeling is the process of tagging data with known values. Yes. Okay. Second one. Evaluate model. No, no. Yes, no, no. Okay, yes, no, no. Yes, no, no. Yes, no, no. Okay, tengok answer. Tengok jawapannya. Jawapannya ialah yes, no, no. Well done. Okay. Jangan siap reference lagi. Okay. Which service is used to extract text, key value pair, and a table data automatically from a scanned document? Form recognizer, text analytics, ink recognizer, custom vision. Extract text, custom vision. Is it?
B.
B, text analytics. So okay, text form recognizer. Ini daripada yang ni, dia ni extracted text, key value pair table from scanned documents. Scanned documents is form recognizer. Okay, hotspot. Ability to extract subtotals and totals. Because custom vision ialah dia untuk image classification dengan object detection. Dia pasal jawapan yang tadi salah. Soal tu kenapa jawapan tak salah. So ini form recognizer. Alright. Okay. Betul tu. Malah nak type. Okay. Jawapannya form recognizer. Dia. Okay, which two parameters should you use to consume the pipeline? Pilih dua.
Authentication key and the rest endpoint.
Endpoint. Alright, well done. Okay, this is okay, ini salah ni. Dia salah. Minta tu bertiga pula dia bagi. Sabar je lah. Okay, from Azure to deploy a real-time inference as a service to obtain customer, you must deploy to deploy a real-time inference pipeline as a service to consume, you must deploy mana?
Azure service.
Azure local service. Is that right?
B.
B, container instance, right? Container instance. Yes. Okay, kita inner. Okay, tak apa. Jawapannya ialah it will be an AKS. Ini bit tricky ni. Memang jawapannya ialah AKS. Kena tengok kena tengok dalam dokumen ni. Kenapa you call it an AKS? Because the tricky is because you want to go and consume a real-time inference. Itulah dia. Kalau real time tu kena pakai AKS. Lain tak boleh pakai. Real time inference tu. Kena tengok ni. This is inferencing, model training. Mana dulu. Tapi jawapannya itulah tu real time. Real time endpoints. Okay. Model training, 10 points. Predictions. This is deploying reference. Ni dia. Deployment tadi. Okay. So, only online endpoints must be deployed to AKS. Ini apa lah? Okay. Sabar je lah. Okay. Jadi pasal ini kan, benda ni, it comes from experience tadi. Pasal apa tak ada apa ya? Tengok betul. Kadang-kadang logik akal pun tak kena tak. Kena ikut buku dia. Buku kata AKS. Okay, buku dia kata online endpoint kena pergi AKS. So, jawapannya adalah AKS. Next page. Ni ada 100 lebih ni. Come on. To complete the sentence, like the pro answers, I think 115 ke apa. Predict how many hours overtime a delivery person will work based on the number of orders received. Is an example of a ta-da! Oh, that regression. Okay, saya dah jawab dah. Saya tadi regression. Okay, betul tu lah. Jawapan regression. Okay, macam regression. Hotspot. Lagi hotspot. Hotspot, yes, no. Okay, yes. Yes, no, yes. Okay. ML, Azure ML designer provides a drag and drop visual interface canvas to build, test, deploy machine learning models. Azure ML designer enables you to save your progress as a pipeline draft. Azure ML enables you to include custom JavaScript function. Sampai yes lah ni dia semua. Designer provides a drag and drop visual interface to build, test, deploy. Yes. No. Yes, no.
Yes.
Yes. Okay. Enables you to save your progress as a pipeline drive.
No.
No. Okay. And last one. Boleh masuk tak JavaScript function?
No.
No, actually boleh. Okay. Sabar je lah. Okay. So yes and no. Betul. Ya, betul. Kenapa saya tak boleh buat? Takkan tak boleh JavaScript? Okay. I thought can what JavaScript. Dia kata tak boleh masuk JavaScript function. Enable to Azure, enable to include. Saya tak percaya je. Tapi you kena verify balik lah. Pergi tengok dekat dia punya apa ML tu. Kalau saya dah ni dah buang dah. If I'm not mistaken, the things yang dia tarik kat sini, one of it is JavaScript. Ada tak JavaScript? Ni ada image JavaScript sana. Apa? ke tak betul? Because one of the things that you can say, tapi rasa macam pernah buat. So I don't know whether, because one of these can, because you can have a Python script. Just that I punya tu dah deleted dah. If I can find something yang ada tu, dia tunjuk ada JavaScript tu. So images ni tak betul ni. It's clean, mesti clean data. Kita tengok sama ada this is the components. Okay, let me just say, let me just go in JavaScript component. What component? Ada tak? Okay, ada tak? Nanti you check boleh. Saya rasa ada, boleh rasa tu. That means even jawapan yang dia bagi tu, ini tapi dia kata sini apa? Dia kata no eh. Dia kata no. Okay, dia ada mungkin ada jawab soalan yang terselindung kat sini. Soalan dia tak penuh. Because I think it's supposed to be yes. Anyway, tak apa. Nanti you tengok dulu lah. This question. Maybe I just can. Let me just to try to type it out. Machine learning. Signer. Enables. Okay. Soalan from Pupu. Ini cik ada discussion ke? Orang tanya-tanya soalan tu. Jawapannya ialah. Soalan banyak sangat tak ada ni. Jawapannya ialah. Yes, no. Yes, no. Okay. This is yes, no. Which one? Intelligence answers. And the answer is okay, dia ni pakai voting ni. Dia pakai voting. Then the voted is so far the last Azure search shows the suggested answer. Ini shows the answer pun yes, no. Ni somebody discussing about ni. Yes, no. So I guess it's no lah. Semua banyak kata no tu. Okay, so I ada benda yang saya tak ambil belajar lagi lah. Kalau I thought benda tu tak boleh apa? Boleh dry and drop. Tapi memang tak ada lah kot. Okay, I agree. I have to agree with that lah. Benda tak semua ni saya dah betul. Okay, anyway, trader data set. Okay, you plan to use trader data set to predict the house prices category. This is the household income, 20,000, 23,000, 80,000. Postal code address and the house price category, low, middle, high. Okay, household income is a feature atau label. Category is a feature atau label. House price category, low, middle, high is a feature ataupun category. Feature ataupun label. Yeah. Okay, dapat dah. Income is a feature ataupun label. Income is a feature label. Alright, well done. Feature label. Sorry, terlambat sikit. Okay, label. Label. Okay, feature and label. Hotspot. Pilih to complete the sentence. AML then lets you create machine learning model by adding connectivity canvas, adding performing difficulty, ultimately selecting an algorithm to build the model using the code first notebook experience. Designer lets you to create machine learning models by ABCD lah. A. Alright, A. Okay, jumpa je. Correct, A. Okay. is to go and add and connect the modules inside that. Okay. Dia tengok ni. Tapi betul jawapan dia. Okay. Okay. Alright. Say yes no, yes no. Okay. Automation providing the ability to include custom Python script. Boleh tak? Python script. Python script, yes no. Include machine learning solutions without need of training, without need of programming experience. Yes, no. Okay, ML provides you the ability to visually connect data sets and module in on the internet website. Yes or no? Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Agree with you. Yes, yes, yes. Okay. Yes, yes, yes. Semuanya betul. Okay. Dia apa pasal image nak keluar. Betul lah. Semua ya. Ya, boleh masuk Python script. Ya, boleh tak payah tak type ada programming experience. Ya, ada ability tu connect set untuk canvas. Okay. Semua ya, ya, ya. Well done, Aisha. Okay, a medical research project uses large anonymized dataset for brain scan images that are categorized into predefined brain hemorrhage types. So you need to use machine learning to solve early detection of different brain hemorrhage types for images before the images are reviewed by the person. This is an example of detection. Gunakan tata clustering, regression, classification. Classification, alright. Okay. When training model, why should you randomly split rows into subset? Better accuracy to get better performance, or to test a model that was not used to train the model? Random split. Siapa gunakan random split? Go and C. Okay. Allah. Betul. Well done. Okay, C to test the model. Okay. You are evaluating whether to use basic workspace or enterprise Azure. Please two tasks. Take two. Okay, each one. To require to task to require an enterprise workspace. Dan satu. Guna GUI. Create instance. Use GUI to define the running machine learns, implement experiments from the designer, and create the sets from CSV.
B and D.
B and D. Well done. Semua dua salah. Sama je lah. Betul ke ni?
A and C.
A and C. Ya, betul. saya tak sempat baca lagi. Dia nampak macam first time baca pun betul. I think dia punya question is for enterprise workspace. Enterprise workspace dia guna GUI. Ni and also juga to environment. Okay, I agree with you. Tadi siapa jawab tadi? Correct also. Okay, you need to predict the income range using the formula Z. First name, last name, age, education level, and income range. Which two field can use as a feature? Definitely not first name dan last name. Tinggal lagi 3. Sama je lah. Unless you belakang you ada nama Khashoggi ke ataupun nama apa ni yang Alibaba tu. What's the name? Apa yang Alibaba tu? Allah, salah. Ataupun nama belakang you Musk ke? Elon Musk. Which two field can you use as a feature? Jawapannya Elon.
Education.
Education level.
Age.
Age. Education and age. Okay, feature. Okay. Well done. Okay. Definitely not last name or first name. And income range is actually a label that you're trying to predict. Ataupun the range that you're trying to predict. Okay, you are building a tool that will process images from retail store and identify product or of competitors. Gunakan apa mana satu cognitive services itu to identify product of competitors. Identify. Custom vision, form recognizer, face, computer vision. Ini tricky sikit.
A.
A. Custom vision. Okay, well done. Okay. Pasal ini nak buat project object detection. Object detection. Okay. Okay. Charity involve posting photos of people wearing sunglasses. You need to ensure that only retweet photos that meet the following requirement include one or more faces, contain at least one sunglasses. You kena verify gunakan Face API, tapi mana satu verify ke detect. Tadi dah keluar soalan ni. Usually
B.
B, detect operation. Yes. Okay, well done. What are the 3 Microsoft guiding principles of responsible AI? 3 principles. Ada sini, dah keluar dah tadi. Jawapannya ialah
Inclusiveness, fairness, reliability.
Alright, well done. Okay, ini pun salah jawapan tu. You see, after a while, benda tu dia repeat balik Okay. Apa used to generate additional features? Jawapannya lah? Feature selection? Is it? B? Ke feature engineering?
Engineering.
Engineering kan? Engineering. A. Okay. Feature engineering. Okay, itu mana jawapan dia? Tak keluar jawapan engineering lah. Feature engineering tadi. According to Microsoft, apa principle? Whichever principle AI system should not be biased from the data set that's used to train the system. This is what principle of accountability, fairness, inclusiveness, or transparency. Tadi kita pergi buat lagi saya. I remember. System should not be biased from the data set that is used to train the system. Accountability. Soal itu tak habis. Betul tak? Tak. Ya, table tu. Mana dia? Accountability. Betul. Accountability. Okay. Okay, nanti tengok dia. Okay, yes no. Providing a explanation for the outcome of credit card loan is an example of transparency. A triage bot that prioritizes insurance claims is an example of identity. These inquiries is an example of reliability and safety principle. And prioritize insurance claim. Okay. Solution that offered different prices is different sales services is example of inclusiveness. Semua macam betul. Yes, no. Yes, no. Yes, no. Okay, yes, no. Alright, let's see the answer. Tengok jawapan dia. Yes, no. Jawapan dia yes, no. Okay, well done. So, dia bagi dia explanation list ni. Okay, build a machine learning. You pakai dia punya ni, pakai AutoML. You need to ensure that the model meets Microsoft transparency principle. Apa you buat? Should do the transparency principle. Specify. What do you do?
Enable explain best model.
Okay, correct. Yes, hotspot lagi. Oh, tu dia tadi. Tadi kita jawab tadi. I think, apa jawapan tadi? Ingat tak? Salah ni. Ones and zeros. 11 dengan 1033. Positive ialah? So the answer of correct positive and the answer of false negative.
Satu kosong tiga tiga.
1033. The first one?
Negatif.
Macam mana? Oh, tu dia jawapannya. 11 kan 1,3. 11, 11 dan 1033. Okay. 11 and box 1 11, box 2 1033. Well done. Saya tak tahu macam mana dia nak jawab ni kasi kotak ni. Dia dah bagi dah kotak tu. Okay. Tapi kita tengok semak soalan jawapan tu lah. Which two principles should you follow? Responsible AI again. Two principles. Agile, software methodology ataupun implement a process AI modeling as part of the software review process. Establish risk governance committee ataupun prevent the disclosure of use of AI to decision making. Everybody. Which two principles should you use to follow? Okay, mana satu? Agile ke? Bukan.
BNC.
BNC, alright, well done. Okay. Okay. Agile bukan Agile is a different. Okay, a company employs team of customer service agent to provide telephone and email support to customer. Company develops a web chat bot to provide automated answer to common customer queries. Which benefits? Apa benefit of the bot?
B.
B, of course. Okay, reduce workload. An example of Microsoft designing include people with hearing, visual, and other impairment includes which of the guiding principles? Include hearing, visual, and other impairments. Is to go and Aisyah dah jawab dah. Inclusiveness. Okay, alright. Well done. Next page. Okay, sikit lagi. Come on. Kita boleh buat sebelum pukul 4. Can we finish this one? For machine learning process. Dah jawab dah. B. Well done. Okay. Okay, you are the AI system. Whether alone should be processed. Approve factor. Apa factor? This should be explainable. Should be explainable.
A.
Yeah? A. Transparency. Okay. Drag and drop. Okay. Which three process in sequence? Encryption, retraining, training, the preparation, model evaluation. First one is dah jawab dah. BDA. B, model training. Ini kan ini lain je Syah. BBA. So tadi kau ni. Oh, prepare. Saya cepat pun type. Saya pun tak cepat macam tu. Prepare. Preparation, betul. Evaluation. Prepare, evaluate and terlepas. Okey. Itu dia. Masih terlepas. Okey. Train evaluate. Alright. Macam betul ke? Macam betul. Prepare, evaluate. Prepare to go and jawapan tak ada betul. Preparation, start dengan data preparation. Lepas tu you go for the model training and then finally do model evaluation. Okay. Your company is exploring the use of voice recognition technologies in a smart home device. Company wants to identify any barriers that unintentionally leave out specific users of the group. I do this. Is this masa tu responsible AI? Banyak responsible AI question ni. C, inclusiveness. Well done. Okay. You are building an AI system which to ensure that transparency principles is responsible AI. Responsible AI. Okay, transparency. Ini cerita pasal transparency. Ensure visuals have all text can be read by screen reader and enable auto scaling to enable service scale based on demand. Provide documentation to help developer debug code. Ensure the training data is representative of the population. Jawapannya adalah C. Provide developer code. Correct. Okay. Okay, drag and drop. Identify handwritten letters. Predict sentiment of a social media post. Identify fraudulent credit card payment. Predict next month's toy sales. So the first one, handwritten, is
Computer vision.
computer vision. Second one,
NLP.
NLP. The third one,
Detection.
detection. And the final one, regression. Yang itu je tinggal kan. Okay. Itu dia. Aduh, dia tak jawab. Okay, dia tak jawab betul tu. Okay. Mana lagi tak habis tu. Read next one. Regression one. Match the workload. Okay. Automatic chat to answer question and answer about refunds and exchange. Determine whether a photo contains a person. Determine whether a review is negative or positive. So the first one is automatic chat to answer questions about refunds and exchange.
NLP.
NLP. Okay, NLP. Second one, whether a photo contains a person.
Computer vision.
Computer vision. Third one, whether a review is positive or negative.
Detection.
Detection. Anomaly detection. Okay, well done. Bila tak NLP, box 3 is NLP. Box 2 is NLP. So, betul je. Anyway, correct. Okay, hotspot. Returning the bounding box. That includes the vehicle image user. Returning a bounding box is mana tu? Tadi kotak. B, okay. Object detection. Well done, Anis. Object detection. Okay, so yes, no. Forecasting housing prices based on historical data is an example of analytic. Yes, no. Predict identifying suspicious signs by looking for deviations from usual pattern is an anomaly. Yes, no. No, yes. Okay, predicting whether the patient will develop diabetic is an example of anomaly. You say yes, no, yes. Okay, tengok jawapan dia. Saya rasa, dia tak bagi juga tu. Oops. Alright, kena bagi no, yes. Okay, tengok jawapan dia. No, yes. Okay, no, yes. Hotspot. Okay. Right. When developing AI of self-driving cars, ini jawapannya. Dia tak sempat baca habis. Dah tahu dah jawapan dia. Tengok soalan dia, okay, dah tahu dia. Soalan tak habis jawab pun. Reliability. Well done. Okay, reliability. Boleh lah tu. Okay. Reliability. Okay. So inilah kita you seen some of the things. Okay. So buat macam saya buat. Quick. Jawab cepat. Okay. Because you as you gain, benda ni macam ni lah. You all pun tahu kan, the reason why you all pergi UiTHM is you all memang rajin. Orang-orang yang pergi universiti ni bukannya orang yang malas, orang yang rajin. So they show that they are, they don't have to be smart. Some of them are. Okay. Memang some of them memang Allah bagi dia smart. Memang dia smart lah. Tapi tak semestinya dia smart. Tapi yang pentingnya dia mesti rajin. Walaupun dia tak smart, dia rajin. Dia smart tapi dia rajin. Dia berhenti rajin. Jawapannya mesti rajin. Maksudnya, you just go and do this again and again. Tu je. So hopefully you go through it again and again. So after a while, it becomes macam breathing. You don't think about it. Okay, sedut. Lepas. So, tak adalah. It becomes like natural to you. Okay, so it's just a matter of doing as many as possible. Spend some time. Kalau boleh, try to go and do the exam, the mock exams. Try to go do the mock exam as many as possible. Tak larat, pergi tengok video. Okay, make sure. between those two. Okay, when you are ready, go and set for the exam. Okay. Nanti sebelum tu, tapi try to pace out yourself lah. Dia macam mana pun, uh, I think you all ada commitments. I'm not sure what you promise kat Dr. Shu kan. Kata nanti mungkin Dr. Shu kata kena buat sebelum certain time tu. Itu saya tak tahulah. Mungkin ada apa, because she has a plan. She has a program. Saya tolong ajar je. Saya bukan saya tolong sampaikan saja. Jadi itulah dia, tolong ni, and just guide basically. Okay, one thing, all these answers kat sini yang diorang bagi tu kan, do not trust 100%, although most of them are correct. Most of them are correct, not necessarily all they are correct. So mana-mana yang you was, okay, mana-mana you was tu, you please go back to the Microsoft site, go back to the doc site, okay, check satu-satu character by character. Sometimes it's very tricky. Dia punya rasa, macam tadi contohnya pasal AKS tu kan. I would initially when I first saw the question, I would answer differently, and then tell me, memanglah kalau real time memang kena pakai AKS, tak ada boleh benda lain. So those kind of things, that means they catch you, they see whether you are particular tak baca ke real, did you really baca kan. But most of the time it's okay lah, so itu dia. So hopefully you saya terlupa nak post it up here. Macam mana nak buat tadi. So hopefully you all try it out. So I have compiled some questions. Okay. Some list of resources. So I think I want to leave it until here. Cukup lah, mudah-mudah lah. Okay, so inside this one here yang ada ni, this is some of the more of the question and answers. Tadi kita tengok salah satu tempat ni. Tadi ni saya pun dah pergi dekat register ni. Ni some places you kena register. You register, then you can go and look more questions lah. Okay, so yang tadi tu tak payah nak register lah. So, tak ada tutup ke? Siapa tu? Aduh. Mana tadi dah tu lah. Okay. Macam tengah tu dia tak perlu jawab. Dia tak boleh jawab. So this was the yang exam training. Exam 4 training. That's the first one. Okay. And then there's a VCE guide. Dalam VCE guide ni pun ada juga ni. This is also. Tapi ni iklan ni banyak sangat lah. You click on question 1. Okay. And then you choose answer. Okay, and then you can correct answer A. Then you can go to next question. Okay, to next question, you go to next question. You kenakan dia punya bar. Tapi pasal dia banyakkan iklan kan, pasal dia nak make some money as well kan. Takkan kita free je kan. Dia pun bukannya palang apa tu, bulan sabit. dia bukan palang sabit. Dia pun nak duit juga. Tadi itu ada iklan-iklan dalam bagi dia duit benda tu. Okay, so agak slow juga lah, tapi but then it's free. Okay, so then show answers, and then you can go on to the next question and so on. So this one thing about here is tak payah nak register, and there's about 100 over questions, 110 questions inside here. I don't know whether these questions are relevant or not lah. So that's another thing, because this was taken so a while back. And then this free cram. Free cram ni dia again pasal iklan banyak sangat tapi one thing good about free cram is the other answer kan, dia one thing good about this free cram, dia boleh open show and hide. Okay, and then the other thing is the next question is like this, next question, good, go and take next one. Tapi dia macam tadi juga lah, a bit slow sikit lah. Waktu dia free kan, apa nak buat kan. Jadi free kan, dia pasal ada iklan kat atas, iklan kat bawah, everywhere, so iklan. And then you can go and but the thing is free. Okay, sekali-sekali keluar lah benda-benda semua, download lah kan. Okay, and then so itulah dia punya tu. So this is the free cram answers. Okay, and then there is free cram pun juga, tapi ni torrent. This is a free cram torrent juga, tapi itu mana ada juga tu. Sorry. Free cram torrent. I think dah selepas kot. Okay, and then there is pass for success. Okay, pass for success. exam topics. This is another this is some other side. Sometimes di side tu dia kena dia begini. Yang ni macam ni exam topic ni you kena log in. Okay, kalau tak log in nanti kan dia limit dia akan limit dia akan limit the answers. Okay, so this is exam topic, tapi ni exam topic lain. Okay, go to the exam topic. Ini this the ID I create to create to view the exam. I've already registered nama this user ID. Okay, kalau nak gunakan itu pun boleh juga, nak sign up pun boleh juga. Simply login, gunakan email this one ya, password dia, ataupun you can login. Okay, masukkan dia punya email. Okay, masukkan type in your password. Astaghfirullahaladzim. Okay, masukkan the password and then click login. So once dia dah login, then you can then go and do the question answer. So bila you go to the next question, dia kurang sikit lah, bukan dia tak ada lah, dia kurang sikit. When you go to the next question, dia tanya, are you robot ke tak? Bukan, saya bukan robot. Okay, jawab. Dia still dia bagilah soalan-soalan, you can go on and you can go on to the next pages. Kalau tak nanti, kalau tak register, dia sampai 10-20 soalan je. Dia lebih pada tu tak boleh, dia kata dia bagi sampel je lah. Kalau tak boleh, kena login. Cara nak login lah, you just go to the in incognito, go to check for temp email. Okay. Ni developer ni ada macam-macam temp email ada situ. Buka je lah mana-mana situ. Okay, all this is temp email. Okay, you can just open the temp in tab, and you can just go and get the temporary name. So it generates a temp email. This is a developer punya hack. Because sekarang developer dia orang nak kena buat, nak testing the application kan, dia go and use different email. Takkan nak pakai my own corporate email kan, jadi asyik-asyik pakai email tu je. So ni kita punya like disposable email lah. Okay, buat testing, buang. Tapi janganlah ni buat, make sure your browser guna incognito mode lah kan, so that this is nice one, the eye of the truth. Wah, macam menarik je email ni. This is nice email. Okay, so you can just simply go and register. Tempat ni gunalah this disposable email lah. I call it disposable email. So they can go there. So itulah dia. There's ada yang macam ni, dia tu tengok jawapan saja. Guna untuk study lah. Macam ini pun bagus juga, guna untuk study. Exam poster ni. Dia macam dia dah tujuh dah jawapan dia. Dia tak ada buka tutup. Ini pun banyak juga, banyak soalan sini. Okay, ini tapi it's like you buka, you tengok ni, let's go to part 1. Then you baca dia bagi jawapan dia kat bawah ni, dia bagi jawapan dia kat bawah tu, and so on. So it doesn't close lah. Kena dia tak ada macam open collapse and all that. So okay, so I'll pass you this once. This whole file. Tapi file tak boleh ni. Paste ada macam mana nak letak ni file ni. Oh, terlewat. Paste je lah dekat chat ni, nanti orang boleh tengok chat ni. Let me go and drop it dekat my site dulu. Because I don't think dia orang bagi I access pada site ni. Let me try it out. Boleh tak drag and drop? Tak boleh. Okay, sekejap . Sebentar. I'll go and drop the files into my website. This two file. Hang on. This is TP. Okay. Right. Um. Oops. TP 900. Okay. Satu namanya Note Extra, satu nama Note Extra. Okay. Done. Okay. So there you are. So that should be able to access it. From my side, tapi tak ada link lah. Azali kena bagi Aaron Aziz. Siapa tu? Slash docs slash deep slash AI-900 slash notes notes extra dot txt. Is it extra? Okay. Okay, dengan notes extra 2.txt. Okay. Tetang. Yeah. Okay. Ada soalan?
Tak ada cikgu.
Oh. saya cukup lah. Nanti kan cikgu ni kejam betul lah. Hari ni cikgu Friday cikgu. Sabar cikgu. Cukup 3 hari dah AI ni. Okay, so kena ambil awal sikit lah. Saya asyik ambil lambat lah. Okay, I think itu saja daripada saya. Oh yeah, by the way, attendance buat saya hari ni. Buat attendance. Did you know the attendance links? And then another thing is the evaluation. Okay, I don't know whether dia buat ke tak tahu. Selalu ni kadang-kadang dia buat, kadang-kadang tak buat. Sabar je lah. So the two links there. There's two links here. One is for the yang attendance. You tahu kan attendance link kan? Okay, the attendance link is I'll just download the attendance link again. This is the attendance link, and then for the feedback, dimasukkan kelas number ID dia 344665. Okay, and then start evaluation. Then that's my class. Okay, so make sure it's my class there. And then the other one is the Matrix MTM. This is the Microsoft one. Ini hopefully you bagi evaluation baik sikit lah. So saya, okay, usually is the last one. Ada tak? Oh, ada. Okay, that one. My third last one. Okay. So last one Dylan dengan Bari. So mine is the third last one. Oh, hari ni ramai banyak. End of the day ramai orang habis ni. Yalah, hari ni punya kelas. Okay, hari ni ada 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 kelas. So saya punya yang atas Amelia punya. Okay. So hopefully you give me a good evaluation. InsyaAllah. Alhamdulillah, if you give me tak bagi bagus pun, tapi juga Alhamdulillah. Thank you for giving me an evaluation. I hope you all semua lulus dengan cemerlang. Always bila buat exam tu aim for 110, jangan aim for 100, jangan aim for 70. Nanti kan dia slip jadi 65. No, tidak. Okay, always aim for 110. Tapi kalau dapat 97, okey je, kan? Kalau you aim 110, you sleep kan dapat 90, okey je, still pass. Tapi kena aiming tu mesti tinggi. Okay, always work hard. Okay, please spend time as much as time as possible. Kalau boleh tengoklah all those videos tu kan. Jadi learn from that one, and always go back to the documentation site to go and check whether betul ke tidak. Because kadang-kadang jangan sangat percaya sangat all those videos yang orang atas tu dia semua claim ni. Ni cerita macam Ustaz Google ke Ustaz Facebook and all that kan. Jadi banyak lah Ustaz Google, Ustaz Facebook kan. Jadi so back to the asas, back to the documentation, back to the original documentation, check back dengan Microsoft side to verify that. Atau the better still pergi buat balik dekat you punya, while you have the account name, pergi buat sendirilah dekat dia punya Azure punya site tu. Subscribe to the account, buka, create the computer vision, create the face API, create the object. Tengok, oh, jadi tak? Tu yang terbaik. Okay, practice, go and do it. Kan, tengok, look at the scenarios, pergi buka, masuk, drag and drop. Jadi ke, ada ke tak ada. So that one is to go and verify that. Okay, so I hopefully you all dapat markah cemerlang. If you can, tell me what happened. Alhamdulillah, I seriously, sangat-sangat mengalu-alukan, although anak murid saya tak jawab. Kenapa? I assume it's good news kot, diorang tak bagi lah, because selalu orang kata no news is good news kan. So that every time I plead to them, tolonglah bagi tahu kat saya, you okay ke, you tak okay kan. Jadi saya tak tahu juga keputusan dia, because nobody knew. Dia saya ajar, and then at the end of the day I pun tak tahu. So at least I can know lah whether it was successful atau tidak kan, some feedback kan lah. So hopefully it works lah. Okay, mungkin dia orang dah celebrate dan lupa kan saya kan, tak tahu lah. Jadi itulah dia. So again, first of all, saya ingin meminta maaf jika ada, within these few days I did something not quite right, benda salah. So, semua yang kebaikan baik semua daripada Allah, kekurangan daripada diri saya sendiri. Okay, dan I'm of course tak lari daripada kesalahan. So if in case I did something wrong or menyinggung you or whatever, minta maaf. Okay, then I truly hope everybody pass. Everybody pass, bukan saja pass, tapi pass dengan cemerlang. Okay, tapi kalau tak dapat cemerlang pun janji pass, Alhamdulillah juga. Okay, tapi mesti aim for cemerlang lah, aim for Jidan. Okay, from Mumtaz, okay, aim for distinction, A++. Okay, if there's such thing as A++, aim for that. Okay, so aim for the best. Okay, and hopefully God does the rest. Okay, insyaAllah. Itu dia. So good luck on your exams. Hopefully semua berjaya. Terima kasih. So, ada soalan last minute? Okay. Kalau tak ada tu, itu sajalah untuk saya. Apa-apa pun you pun tahu kan, saya punya information dekat saya punya website tu. Bolehlah, kalau apa-apa nak get, kalau tak sure tu, you can get in touch with me with my information over on my website. Okay, sampai situ saja. Terima kasih. Thank you for having me. Kalau ada rezeki, kita mungkin jumpa lagi, insyaAllah. Assalamualaikum. Terima kasih. Thank you.